Is he falling for it yet?
One second, I'm just having to resolve this right quick.
15?
Okay. It will look at you, look at the X, look at you.
I mean, I'm not lying to it, but yeah. I told it exactly what I know it does.
For the player's knowledge, the deception roll is due to the fact that it's using an ability.
Oh, it's trying to read your mind.
So this is a saving throw?
It's not written as a saving throw.
Okay.
It's not stating roll this kind of save. It's roll this versus this.
Okay. Oh, yeah, 15.
So look at the weapon. It'll tap it on the ground and it'll burst a little bit with its energy. Look at the arm. Give a toothy smile. It will look over at Kriv.
Do I need to roll again?
Actually, yes, but it will also be asking you a question.
Okay.
You have extra hard armor. Go good with special acts.
7 plus... I got 12, and I would say I can't give this up because it's a symbol of my office.
I know what that's large for me. I want hard armor.
I can make hard armor, but that takes time.
Now?
Not for you, your size. I mean, if you have the materials, I can legitimately make it. But that, like I said, takes time.
I let you pass one way. Axe and arm by one pass. It will step to the side.
Well, there we go.
Kriv, you, for a moment, a second ago, heard a strange kind of whisper. What languages do you have?
Common and Draconic.
Okay, yeah. You heard a, you. When I say heard, it's more like you sensed a strange kind of whisper a moment ago. And have a very soft throbbing sensation, like the beginnings of a headache, but not quite a headache. Not enough to disrupt your concentration or anything.
Alright, I see 2 openings, so right or left, folks?
I say we go right, as I make the 5-foot jump across, because I don't trust the bridge.
Sure, right.
It will be gripping its newfound axe. This will give me much.
Deep, 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 deep. Let's see, we got left or right again.
Let's just keep going right.
It's what we've been doing so far. What is that? 9 plus 5. Kriv will try to be quiet since Kenshi's trying to be quiet and hide.
Okay. So I believe right was the next vote?
Yep. Waiting for the rogue to get up here and do the rogue thing. I mean, I can do it, but I don't want to steal her job.
You do roguish things.
Remember, his class can do everything.
Actually, that one came from my background.
Yeah, someone else is gonna want to double check me. And at one.
Well,
for what it's worth, again, I don't know if your character would know that you nat one.
Nat 1 plus 13, 14, 17.
Because you're just listening, right?
For detect traps, it's investigation, I
detect
thought.
traps? You're detecting traps? Okay. Then you do not detect any traps on the door.
Has she failed to find a trap before?
Not since we came down here.
Okay, so I will have faith in her abilities.
I'm sure in her history she has failed to detect traps before, but...
I will open the door.
God damn it, Cortana.
You open the door.
Mm-hmm.
Do horrible things happen?
Found a fish.
Everything should not happen. When you open the door, there are several worn tables and chairs that are scattered about this area. A definite table with articles on it. With a thing that when it sees you, it'll like scurry. It's a tiny rat. It'll scurry away from you. There's draperies around with benches of of brown and red. There's kegs of ale that are propped up and tapped.
I'll look at the tapestries and wave everyone in.
Okay, not quite.
Well, she said she waved everyone in. So I thought
Yes, but there's an additional thing here.
Okay.
Was I the one that populated the spout?
No.
Okay.
Why, did I do something wrong?
There should be people over here.
That one? No, that's not the common one.
I thought there was... Oh, you're right. That's room 11.
I think we're...
Room 11. Okay.
Yeah.
My mistake. This is kind of embarrassing. Retcon that.
You read the description for the wrong room.
Read for the wrong room. Whoops. It sometimes happens, guys.
What's that? I knew where we were.
As we sands of time it back.
Momentary clipping issue as we saw other rooms.
This room appears to be that of a magical workshop. The rat's still scurrying away when you open the door. There's a large work table that has distillation coils and various alchemical devices meant for like compound solutions, stuff like that. All of it is stewing and bubbling away. There are bookshelves that are stuffed with parchment and tomes. The skittering thing will go under the table.
Hey, Kodo, I think we found your favorite place in here so far.
Really? What does it look like?
Did you not come in here with us?
You're kind of large and take up the hallway.
I went into the room. I just haven't moved my paw because I'm not at my computer right now.
Oh. Huh. Neat. Though I think he might be trying to blow himself up. Don't know why that's there.
Can I make an alchemist check of some kind since I have proficiency in alchemist supplies to figure out what the hell he's working on in here?
Yeah, sure. Intelligence based.
Intelligence with proficiency. Okay. 25?
Okay. It looks either this person's going for a variant, or is this doing it wrong? But you are seeing all of the ingredients and distillations for invisibility potions. Though you don't see, looking at the ingredients and the chemicals and how it's being distilled, doesn't look like it'll function as an invisibility potion that you're familiar with, if at all.
So he's not a good alchemist.
I mean, he has Goliath as henchman now. Come on.
Hey, Goliaths make amazing henchmen. If there are any powders and potions and whatnot that are not currently brewing, I'd like to salvage those for my alchemist supply kit.
Okay. Snag.
I'll roll the random tables for that later.
Okay. Yeah. Is there anything else you guys would like to do while you're here?
There's another door.
There's another door. There's bookshelves with parchment stuffed in them. There's the equipment here. Since you've taken the time to kind of go and sort stuff, the rat does peek out.
I crushed
sniff
the
around.
rat.
Notices Tibbs and scurries into a bookshelf.
I'll look at the books.
Okay.
I'll attempt to open the door if no one tells me not to. Do you guys want me to try to open the door while y'all looking at stuff? Is there space for me to do anything besides go to the other door?
It's a decent sized room. You got room to maneuver.
I think I'd wait for a little bit
Okay.
so everyone's ready for the next door.
Okay.
But I will be wary of
Okay.
that one door.
So you're just plucking a tome or some parchment.
Yeah, I'm looking at the books.
Okay. Heals. Okay.
I will say this before you go to the next thing. While this is happening, I'm waiting for someone that's not a party member to go for either door to skewer them alive if they look hostile.
Okay.
Just charge them with the naginata and attack them.
So you're prepped to kind of like charge whatever's on the other side then, huh?
Of
Okay,
either
gotcha.
door.
Gotcha.
If it is a hostile agent of some kind, it will not be in a good place.
You'll grab one of the tomes, open it up. Um, uh, ch- Chesh, Lath Day, and then there'll be a a year next to it with a in parentheses there'll be something, but it's obscured by a crusted piece of food.
It sounds like a job for Tibbs. Prestidigitation.
Clerics can't prestidigitate.
I know, that's right. He has mending, not prestidigitation.
I
I don't think mending really applies here. Does it?
The Fendilver's pact has borne more fruit today. Still can't believe that all of us are working together. In any case, we permitted the Acolytes of Light. The Acolytes of Light is written kind of lazily, like the person has an opinion about that. It appears that the Forge can also create things for the various clerics. I'm sure Lathander will be pleased that his servants have been able to create a mace that they've dubbed the Lightbringer. As long as this is still working, I don't mind what people make. Erman, the fifth guide. And there'll be a stamp in the lower right corner, though it's faded and worn. What you were actually reading was a transcription, because there are runes and then words written in common underneath it.
Okay.
Do you grab another thing? Or are you good for now?
Do any of them have titles along the spines?
They're faded and worn. What you're holding in your hand appears to be a journal.
Okay. I'll hand that over to the one that seems to look like Kenshi, since it seems to he understands the tools.
I'll flip through it, I guess.
Okay.
Somebody want to check the next room while I'm doing this?
Sure.
We could
Okay.
do that.
Not all of this book is translated in the common, but as you're flipping through, this appears to be a adventurer's journal. Someone named Erman, several centuries ago, when the Spellforge was in use. Okay, so who's checking the door?
Me.
And Grove.
Does that mean he gives me advantage?
Okay. So, are you two like close, kind of like checking the door together?
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, yeah, you have advantage because he's helping you out.
Awesome. $25.
Okay. Excuse me. You do not detect any traps.
Oh, motion for Crib to go forward.
And I shall do so.
Okay. Kenshi, since you're in that area, can you make me a what's your how much attention are you paying?
He's wary of his situation while skimming through the book.
Okay. Roll perception, please.
And I can't be surprised because okay, so 17.
Okay. You will notice that the rat has vanished from its hiding place in the cubby.
Okay.
Like it is displaced.
Uh-oh.
Because what you noticed was the shift of parchment that that was around it shift down as it's no longer there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Opening the door. Wow. Okay, this entire wall is going to go. You will see the walls of a bedchamber that are covered in drapes of scarlet cloth. The furnishings include a small writing desk with matching chair, a rather comfortable looking bed, not full of hay, and a wooden chest at the foot of the bed.
I see no one though.
The room appears empty. Unless you're gonna like investigate the room to see if there's like an invisible guy in here or something.
I'll do a small look around.
Okay, make me a perception check, please, if you're just looking around.
Did Koto tell us about the invisibility potion? Materials. Did Koto tell us about the invisibility materials? Or was that Kenshi?
That was Kenshi.
Did he tell us?
I mentioned it, yeah.
Then I would do an investigation. If you want to roll it for me, I don't have proficiency as a +2. Because I am currently still downstairs, devouring cheesy bread.
Okay, d20 plus 2. And you're rolling for what?
Investigation.
Okay.
In the explicit effort of looking for things that may be displaced by invisibility.
Awesome. You do not...
Or find hidden things.
You don't notice anything displaced by invisibility. However, you do notice that there is a letter that is left on the desk haphazardly with a couple of other things. Zariah, you notice to the right of the desk something really strange with the wall. Going to investigate further, a piece of the wall is ajar, as if on a hinge.
Okay. I guess I'll look at the letter as Zarai's gonna go look at the door.
Okay.
Did we just find our secret door to go back the way we came?
My lord, my local spies have informed me that strangers are due to arrive in Fendalen. Not the standard travelers. They could be working for the dwarves. At least that's what I suspect. Capture them if you can. Kill them if you must. But don't allow them to upset our plans. That I will not abide by. See that any dwarven maps in their possession are delivered to me with the utmost haste. I'm counting on you. Oh, wait, what languages do you know? Again, Draconic?
Common and Draconic.
Sorry, you can't read this.
Can I make an insight to know what language is based off of?
Sure.
That I can do. Where's my D8 at? Yeah. That's a
I need to be
D6.
paying more attention today, and I was looking forward to the day too. I was like, I want to be ready, and here I'm all making these kind of mistakes.
Well, I nat 20'd with an 8 and
Holy
a
crap!
4, so what is that? 28 plus 4, that's 32 on that 20. Fuck not knowing the language. I know it now.
Okay. It is a written dialect of Elvish.
With the same insight, would I know that someone in our party knows Elvish?
Well, it would be obvious that Cortana probably would, being an elf, but...
I mean, she's not here right
Elvish
now.
along with Sylvan, right?
Elvish is a separate language from Sylvan.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Elvish. I will collect this letter. When is it dated for?
There is something that does not require language, by the way, for you to know.
Okay.
In the lower left side of the letter is the imprint of a spider, of a obsidian-colored spider.
Oh, that's the chick that we heard about. Okay. So these Goliaths are related to her. Well, what date is written on this?
It is dated as a month. It looks like it's dated as 2 months ago.
The time when our bosses came through this area, I assume.
Yeah. Basically, in the beginning, did you ever cover when they were hired? Because the date is around the time that you were hired,
No,
like a little after.
It was a vague recently, I believe.
Okay. In which case, the date is shortly after you guys were hired, like a matter of days.
And it described men, not our party.
Well,
Wait, no, I don't know that.
yeah, it's
Right. I have an amazing insight to know that it's Elvish, at least.
yeah.
I'll just pocket that and say we need to give this to Cortana.
Somebody else speaks Elvish in the party.
Yeah, unless someone else does. Kodo. Kenchi.
I don't. But I don't know about, Zariah or Kodo.
If I recall, Zariah doesn't.
I know a little Sylvan.
This is distinctly Elvish, not Sylvan. But it has the symbol of that one chick that was looking for the forge.
The
Can't remember
the
her
one
name.
the one in the Wave Echo Cave?
Yeah, something about the spider lady. Has the same symbol. So these Goliaths work with them.
So we've heard that heard about the black spider that they're operating around here, whoever that is.
Yeah, and this is symboled, is stamped by someone. The stamp of the black spider. So Zariah, where does that door lead to? Sarah? Brian?
Bueller?
I think I just heard a snore.
Yeah, I thought I did too. Looking over, you will see an ajar piece of wall that Zariah is apparently staring at.
Well, if the rogue's asleep, a good thing I can fake that, so I'll go on through. And then take these stairs.
I will carefully follow him at a distance.
These stairs seem to go to nowhere, so I will assume it's fairly obvious there's another secret door.
The stairs lead to a reinforced banded door.
I will attempt to open this door.
It is a heavy door. It will require a strength check. It is so heavy.
That is a heavy door.
Or athletics.
Do you want me to open it then?
Athletics.
How it together?
Yeah, that works.
It's a rock. It's a rock.
I will give you the advantage.
Cool. And you said a strength check?
Athletics.
Which
Athletics,
is based off of
strength.
strength. Yeah.
Da, 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 da. So that's going to be first roll is a 10, 18, 4. First roll is a 22. Let's see if I get better. Nat 20 plus 5 plus 4.
Awesome.
Thank you for the advantage.
You're welcome.
The door easily
Kodo, you're the healer now.
opens. Kills.
As we're all sitting here, partially
Hardly wanted
injured.
to give that to myself, but I'm not going to refuse healing people. Okay. The door flies open, revealing a cold room that chill hits you guys at the bottom of the stairwell. It's chilling. What's inside are racks and barrels of alcohol.
Are we back where we started?
Lots of alcohol. The racks have bottles on them that have labeling on them.
Okay.
Oh, look who woke up.
This room, for anyone who wants
Fair,
to,
up since 6 a.m.
for anyone who wants to have a say what?
To be fair, I've been up since 6 a.m. So.
For anyone who wants to even make an appraisal, you are guessing that there's 200 gold worth of quality alcohol in here.
Damn.
Does this take us back to the room we were in originally as well?
This is a room at the bottom of the stairs. It has no enter or exit. This is a secret cellar.
Secret cellar, got it.
However, from this side, if you were to investigate upward, there is another secret door.
Alright, well, go check the other door then.
Click, click here. It opens up into this area that you were in. That had the empty areas of hay and such.
Found our way back without having to deal with the apparition, at least.
Mm-hmm.
So back to where we came?
You have to go to the left now.
I think we got plenty of other doors over here to check.
Do we? Oh, you're talking about down the hallway, yeah.
I say we can either go back the way we came, or we can check this door over here.
I say we go check this other door.
Yeah.
And I assume as long as we don't try to cross the bridge, the apparition isn't really going to deal with us.
Yep.
What are you wanting to do, Zura?
Check the door for traps, I guess.
Okay. That room, David. That room.
I was like, yeah, remember that one you were talking about earlier? That's
Yeah.
where we are now.
So, I'm sorry, what are you doing to the door first?
Checking it.
Okay, cool. Roll perception to check for traps.
$26.
You do not note any traps.
I
Lots of
open the
clear,
door.
no lines. You do what now?
I'm gonna open the door and wave so Crab can go through.
I'll go be the battering ram and go through the door somewhat quietly, if I can. Oh, I'm gonna look for. Yeah, no, I said I'm going to go through the door carefully. I don't like
Okay.
the look of this.
Sweet.
I definitely don't like the look of this. I'm just gonna finish my movement going back the way I came and say we got company.
Haha. Ah. I knew I'd get that gold
And
from
try to
you.
close.
Oh, you
And
close the
try to
door?
just leave the door cracked open,
Okay.
like barely. And just go.
You'll hear muffled. Ah. Your cards are rigged. No, my friend. You just don't know how to play the game.
Hey, Kodo,
Yeah?
you want to put an AoE spell in the room? There's a lot of them.
Yeah. That is a good idea there.
As I slowly back away from the door.
Might want to hurry.
There's a nice crack in the door for you as well, so you don't have to really open the door.
Okay, do I have it listed here?
Oh wow, Ramona Sala, he said there's a nice crack.
Brian.
Okay. Area.
Go blow some stuff up.
I was like, classic fireball would work. That's right, you can't do fireballs.
Yeah, I can't do fireballs.
You do have that ice storm thing.
That's what I was about to do. What is this again? There we go. Working off the mana.
The moment he does that, I kick the door in and go for the one right next to the door.
Well, let him roll damage first.
That's what I will do.
So to say, do we really want to start a battle considering the time?
That's why we just dropped an AoE spell in there, and we'll see how that goes, and then we'll probably end with, after he rolls his saving throws.
Oh yeah, it is 1:18 in the morning. Fuck.
That's Kodo's got to roll his DCs, and then.
I am so glad I decided to step back instead of go through the door fully. I felt like that would have been a very bad day for me.
Okay, your dex is that. Dex, okay. Plus, plus casting modifier. of that. Awesome.
Not that impressive.
Still 23 damage though to all of them.
Well, I don't know if they made their saves or not.
True.
No, they failed. It's full damage.
Okay.
Yeah, the Ice Shard spell, as much as I like it because it's ice, the damage isn't too terribly impressive at our level.
Well, you could have pumped it a little bit.
I did.
Oh, that is pumped? Wow.
It's a 5th level soul to begin with.
Oh, wow. So, yeah.
Now let me look at the full spell description just to make sure that I'm not missing an aspect of it from my notes.
Yeah, only 3d8 plus 46. Seems kind of low for a 5th level spell.
Well, 3d8 plus 46, that's effectively 7 dice of damage. That is... I can believe the 5th level spell does that.
Oh, sorry, 4th level. I get to add a d8.
Oh, well, there you go.
Gets an extra 8 damage out of it.
That'd be nice.
Damn. 26 damage though. It's not bad.
Yeah.
Let's see. 20 by 20 by 40.
That room is covered.
Turns the area into difficult terrain until the end of the next turn. So yeah, I mean, it has some environmental effects.
Yeah. It's not a bad spell. It's just, you know, not necessarily the best replacement for a fireball.
Yeah.
What would Fireball do as a 5th level spell?
That's... like 10d8, I think.
What?
Either 10d8 or 10d6.
That's a massive gap there. You're doing a minimum of 10 damage, or 80, or 10 damage and 60.
Normally it's 8d6, so yeah, that would be 10d... it gains 1d6 per level, so yeah, it would be 10d6 to a 20-foot radius.
So yeah, that's a 10 to 60 damage. That's...
So, actually, that's comparable. It's, you know...
Yeah.
They just split it between 2 damage types.
I mean, with 48, you're doing 1... You're doing 4 to what?
Anyway.
Yeah.
16, 32...
So we set it off, we hear people go, ow.
Coins get scattered everywhere. Cards go flying into the air like confetti. The Goliaths are slipping on the icy hail pebbles on the ground. And we will find out what happens next time